Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video. It is a little bit late, I apologise. I had a few other unboxings and other videos to do and things, so it's a little bit late on the Wednesday. Normally it is on the Saturday. But I thought I would do this anyway because there's been quite a few bits of news last week and a couple of bits of pre-orders on Forge World 2. So I'd like to just start off the video by saying a huge thank you to all of the new subscribers, everyone that watches the channel every day. It really helps the channel out. You can support the channel through Patreon. I do have a Patreon for as little as like $1 a month. And also if you want to buy all of your products and things from Element Games using the affiliate in the description below, that also helps the channel out. Anyone can get an affiliate link. I haven't got like a special deal with Element Games or anything like that. Let's go straight into the news then. So if we go from like a week ago or so, from the 14th, way back here, 14th of September, right here, there was new from Black Library. I think I covered that, and the pre-order codex supplements, the Raven Guard and Iron Hands. There's a BeastGrave awaits. That was up for pre-order this weekend. We'll have a look at that in a moment. And then they unboxed it. There's a Battle Sister bulletin, some first shots of the painted vehicles. They look absolutely stunning. I can't wait to kill a missile launcher, isn't it? But yeah, I love all the ornate parts. Just when you thought a Rhino couldn't get any more prettier, you've got all of these and even a sword on there, and Sisters of Battle operating the Stormbolter there. Looks incredible. No doubt we'll get more and more pictures with the bulletins, but these will be out in November. Really looking forward to it. The Clayvax Unleashed, so the Psychic Awakening. We had this guy. I have recently done some kayaking and it does remind me a bit of kayaking, but this plastic Incubi set is incredible. So you've got these demi-claves. That was not all though. There's a Rimmer Engine, a Necromunda, a Warband Focus for Grashak's Despoilers, Final Days for the Black Library submissions, and then new artwork cited, including some artwork of Jane Zar in the new artwork. You know, the Phoenix Lord Howling Banshee, which we'll have a look coming up further up the page. There's another Warband Focus, Regimental Standard, Fists and Fire, new miniatures revealed. This is what I really wanted to get my teeth into. There's a couple of like mini trailers for these new models. I really like the Salamanders Primaris named character, and I do like parts of the Imperial Fist one. I do like that fist. Grav Cannon looks pretty cool. It looks like it's just slapped onto that power vent, although, you know, I do like these bunker fortification things. I think that helps, and also the volcanic kind of world that salamander is on. So there's a lot of attention to detail to these models, and everyone that loves the Primaris will no doubt be loving those models, and you know, they'll be the next supplements I fathom. Moving up, there's an Army Spotlight Halflings of the Mortal Realms, Sensational Ogren Brothers, so they'll be coming to Blackstone Fortress soon. Return of combat cards. I've been playing this game a lot. I'm pretty much addicted. It's a really cool game. It seems to be a bit luck based sometimes. Sometimes you against opponents with cards that are, you know, have huge amounts of health, and that they've just leveled up. It has been out quite a while, but it's really quite fun. It's kind of like a rock paper scissors thing, but then you've got commanders, which are these legendary cards that you once you wipe out the commander, basically the rest of the pack is dead. But you've got your ranged attack, your psychic, and your melee, and obviously some armies are better than others. You know, I would say Tau are really good at ranged. However, their melee focus commander is ridiculous too, and Abaddon is ridiculous. The Avatar's pretty good. Anyway, if you haven't already, download that because that's free and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's got the like little microtransaction things where you buy a load of coins or plasma or whatever, but you don't need to do that to have a bit of a fun time with it. BeastGrave new season, role models, more firepower for Knights and Titans. Well, yeah, sort of in the form of like a Vulcan Mega Bolter for the Reaver. They couldn't sort of schedule these Titanicus releases with the full-scale models because, yeah, there's already been the Vortex missile and now this. I'm still waiting for them on the resin Reaver models, but they also but the Moirax is popular. It's proven to be popular. I think one of them was actually sold out for a while. They've now released the conversion beam cannon and the Graviton Pulsar. However, you can't buy these kits separate. You're going to have to buy them with the 2 arms that Forge World have already picked for you. You can't choose them, much like Contemptor Dreadnought. So you're going to have to buy them with the 2 arms and then buy 2 different arms as well, and then magnetise them, or however you like to do that. But the Graviton cannon's pretty good, but you can only get 1 conversion beam cannon with your Moirax. But they were on the Forge World website. We'll have a look at them in a moment. Happy birthday, Bilbo. From the Underworlds to your army. Cataphrane Chronicle. Unleash the Beasts. Pre-order for the Underworlds BeastGrave. That was at the weekend. Next week, there's more from Middle-earth with Cities of Sigmar. And a couple of new Start Collecting box sets. You've got the Phoenix Lord Rising. Finally, you've got a proper picture of the model of Chain Zar. Looks really stunning. Her hair is even bigger than before and is actually holding her up. The spear looks fantastic. The Triskill or Triskele, or however you want to call it, is there. Really stunning miniature. Even if you want to just sort of use her as a Howling Banshee Exarch, it'd be a fantastic miniature. I'm really looking forward to all these new plastic Eldar minis. There's a faction war focus for Auric War Clans, Princeps pointers for the Warlord Titan, colours of BeastGrave, and then it only came out today. Meet the new Primaris Intercessor action figure in association with Bandai. It's an 8-inch tall solid construction. It's posable with over 50 points of articulation. Of course, it doesn't really say how much it will be, but it's going to be available for pre-order next month. And I think if you subscribe to the newsletter, they'll tell you when that's available. A primer to Finecast to the finest cities in the realms, and Black Library Weekender, your questions answered. So, you know, what it is, what will be happening there, the seminar schedule, which is great that they've actually, you know, put this on there. You've got all of the writers there, pretty much. And then there's going to be some for Sunday as well, and then you've got weekend guests like Dan Abnett, Kai Haley, and Gav Thorpe. So, and these are the books you can buy. Look, you'll be able to get these books here, and then you can buy the tickets from Eventbrite. The hotel is quite pricey, but it is a very decent hotel. So, and it's in Nottingham. If you wanted to go, I don't think there'll be any models and things there. It looks like they'll be discussing you know, the art of script writing. Let's jump on over to Forge World. On Forge World's website, you've got an unexpected miniature to celebrate the Bilbo Baggins' birthday with an excellent and admirable model of him in his prime. Less than 3 days remaining. So you can order him. We go to order now. He's £11, young Bilbo. There you go. If we click on new and we go to pre-orders, these are the pre-orders from the weekend. So you've got this Adeptus Titanicus, Reaver Titan, Carapace, Vulcan Megabolter. That is a big mouthful. It looks very decent. Again, I can't wait to see the sort of full-size piece for the full-size Reaver Titans. Looks a bit stubby, but there we go. If you want a Vulcan Megabolter, you can get one. It looks a bit small on it, but there we go. Then again, it is a sort of Mars pattern weapon, so you'd expect it to be a bit smaller than, you know, these main ones. Okay, that's that. And then you've got these new weapons for the Moirax, these Graviton Pulsar. You've got downloads now, so you've got the War Dog for the Chaos, and obviously the Armiger Moirax for the 40k, so you can use them in 40k, and also for the Horus Heresy. It's good that they put the downloads, because they didn't have them to start off with, so it's good that they've added that now. But if you go to downloads, the Graviton Pulsar is a pretty ridiculous weapon. You can have 2 on one Moirax if you really wish. Short range, but they do a ton of damage. Yeah, looks just like I'd expect it to, really. Pretty awesome. And that is for £13, and then the other weapon, the conversion beam cannon, is £13 also. Yeah, typically you can only rules wise you can only have one of these equipped on your Morax, but yeah, that looks alright. So again, £13 for that. And that's all the pre-orders, the Bilbo, and then the Adeptus Titanicus carapace weapon, and then the 2 weapons for the Moirax, which gives you a bit more, variety. Let's jump on over to Games Workshop. Okay, and here we are at Games Workshop's web store. Big push here for Warhammer Underworld's BeastGrave, The Hunt for Glory. If we go to new and exclusive, and we go to pre-orders, there's 14. Not many pre-orders really in the grand scheme of things compared to previous weeks. Go to high to low. There we go. So you've got a BeastGrave Wild Hunt and Despoilers collection. You've got the BeastGrave collection itself, which contains the hardback novel, the core set, everything you need to play, which includes 6 push-to-fit Grashrak Despoilers, 5 push-fit Skaith's Wild Hunt figures, fighters even, 8-page play booklet, 40-page rulebook, double-sided game boards, 11 fighter cards, 102 upgrade, ploy and objective cards, 126 tokens, and 11 Underworld dice. So these are the models, and look pretty cool. Very thin. Very thin. And then here are the others. I like that he's holding that bit of wood, I think. That looks pretty interesting. There's a novel. So you can see already that Games Workshop are doing things like this. They have their collection, like a core set, and then they have like a novel. So like that'll be the core set, and then you've got some cards and extras. So there you go, there's BeastGrave, £45. Seems quite decent actually for everything that you get in there. You get a carry case, which is almost as much as the full game and the miniatures, £30. You get Primal there. They look quite interesting, even if they're just scenery for your other models, or part of a scenic base. You get the hardback book, and you get some cards as well, £18. You get a playmat, £12. Inside the Beast Inside by Darius Hinks, £12 audio CD. Underworld's BeastGrave counter set for £10. Card sleeves for £8 each. And then there's the dice. Look pretty nice. I like the gold. I like the orange. Really, really nice. £8. And then those Grashrak Despoiler dice, also 8. And then you get the deck box for £5. So big focus on Warhammer Underworlds, in particular BeastGrave. Nothing for 40k, well, other than the audio CD. And we know that there's going to be nothing for 40k next weekend as well. It's going to continue with the cities of Sigmar. Maybe we'll get some 40k coming in October. Well, next week is technically October, but I mean sort of the start of October. The thing is, we're going to have a lot to release still. We've still got a couple of things from Primaris, some characters. You've got the transport vehicle, the infiltrators, or incursors, I think they are. And then you've also got the whole of Sisters of Battle in November. So even if October, there's not many releases, November and a little bit of December will make up for it. And obviously we're always looking forward to that Christmas leaflet or booklet which shows the new army boxes, and I'll do a full breakdown like I did last year. I'll try and cover all of the Sisters of Battle releases too. Have you pre-ordered anything this week, or should I say last week? What are you most looking forward to? Please do put your comments below as always. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.